defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Here comes a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. He'll ride the back again here. He's got the first and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Takes the handoff. It's Hill. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Breaks into open space. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Alabama. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Robinson. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He fires downfield. And the tight end grabs it over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Bringing pressure. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Heading left after the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to pass. It's Russell. The sure hands. It's Young. Makes the defender miss. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Using his legs, it's Young. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. To throw, it's Russell. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They cap the drive with 6 points. Now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Moving on, let's check out the stats so far.
Carolina, 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass clock. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Movement here from the tight end. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Dropping back. It's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that.
Now here he goes. Inside, touchdown. Bama. That's how you finish a play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Pressure is coming. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Tar Heels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Tailback with an narrow carry. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Gives it to the back. Look out, room to run here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tide. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also
looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He fires it down the middle. And is intercepted. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Finds his man. It's Young. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from these DBs. Hot over the middle. It's Fleming. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Russell. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, UNC. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield, it's Russell. Grabbed by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a quick grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Deep ball falling away. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Oh, what a grab! He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for his back. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick throw over the middle. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's another touchdown, a dream performance from this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Offense comes out to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
challenge for the offense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team on the field now. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the tailback's got it again. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Back to pass. It's Russell. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the 1st. It's 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So Alabama will take the lead into the fourth-quarter break here. We're just one quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
And that one produces a decent game.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. And that catch is hauled in. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Moves out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Design quarterback run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Running play called on third and short. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. Ball start at the 25. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Let's fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's a dart right down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He's got it. He's open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they had.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, UNC.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. To the air, it's Russell. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. It's blocked. They scoop it up. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And the target. It's a fake. Looking to throw. It'll end up being a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. To throw, it's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 15. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Chewing clock with the running game. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground, working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done, and now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Back to throw. It's Baker. Looking for a late deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Nogay makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Second down, looking to throw it. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense really clicking.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 34. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Bringing pressure. The sure hands. It's Robinson. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
He's back to throw again on second down. It's another deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions.